Hey folks, it's Punished Ileiad. Have you ever watched a movie or TV show and thought that a certain character in those media is literally you? I know I have. Well, today we will explore the wonders of the literally me and what makes it different from the rest of the tropes. Unlike your typical stock character, the literally me can be almost any character with the right aging and the right generation. But first, we should consider what makes a character a literally me. Obviously, they are figures that the audience can resonate with or aspire to be, but it's mostly the latter. The character may display something relatively new and exciting to the audience, which contrasts the audience's boring everyday life. But we have merely scratched the surface, because in order for a character to be considered a literally me, it would have to make the audience believe that the character speaks for them. In other words, they would have to identify themselves as the character. However, there are also instances where the audience may not relate with the character, but they couldn't help but immerse themselves with the latter. Let's take Travis Bickle for example. This guy is the ultimate doomer. You could say that he was the first doomer, but what sets him apart from the people who identify with Travis is that doomers have come to a stage of acceptance. Travis, on the other hand, decided to act with the growing violence in his mind and proceeded to unleash hell upon those he deemed degenerates.
Hein? C'est à moi qui parle là. Oh, c'est à moi qui parle. Mec, c'est à moi qui parle, son cul. C'est à moi qui parle, putain. C'est à moi que tu parles comme ça, mec.
A less extreme version of this literally me is the driver. What's special about this one is that he has become the de facto literally me, thanks to some Mojack memes and a touch of ironic retardation. Some people praise this anti-hero for his redemption arc. Others take their appreciation for the character a bit too far, a bit too far. As they may have thought that they're literally him. I mean, hell, I'm literally Ryan Gosling. Personally, I don't understand what's so good about him. I mean, he literally just drives. What a boring ass character, Jesus Christ. Speaking of drive, you know what else drives me nuts? Shallow manic pixie dream girls.
You've good taste in music.
Like this, Smith.
Yeah.
People really gotta think that this shit happens in real life after watching this. The literally me is also known for displaying signs of major depressive disorder. That's why Tom Hansen from 500 Days of Summer and Theodore from Her are literally me.
The movies and the pop songs, they're to blame for all the lies and the heartache, everything. And we're responsible. I'm responsible.
I could tell that a lot of women, especially in my generation, identify and resonate with the likes of characters played by Zooey Deschanel, Kate Winslet, Mary Elizabeth Winstead, and others. Winstead's Ramona Flowers also gained popularity for her bubbly and alternative appearance, and her toxic behavior is often ignored and disregarded. They are likening their appearance to Ramona, to the point where it is not even alternative anymore. This also gave birth to a meme claiming that Scott Pilgrim vs. the World ruined an entire generation of women, but I disagree. Before Ramona Flowers, there was Amelie, the sole woman who ruined an entire generation of cinephiles. I don't know how I could make up the correlation, but let's just leave it at that. It's hard for me to consider Amelie as a literally me because her personality simply doesn't exist. She is a unicorn, if you will. Ethereal. The ultimate MPDG, just too perfect for this godforsaken world. Speaking of godforsaken, have you ever watched Inside Llewyn Davis? Because the titular protagonist is a literally me, but he is definitely not someone that you should look up to. He may be a stoic at certain times, but he's an overall piece of shit. You may share his burden though, that's understandable, but you don't want to be a Llewyn Davis. Or while we're at it, Alex from A Clockwork Orange, or any fucking pieces of shit in movies. Because as much as you think that their actions are somewhat admirable despite the terrible things that they have done, if you ever associate yourself with these characters or admire them, you're simply missing the point. Oh, sure, you could say that these terrible people can serve as a catharsis to the things that we want to do in our society, and I understand that. We want to release some heat in this god-awful world if given the chance, but there's a less extreme way to do so. I'm not saying you should do bad things because there are alternatives to release some steam, if you know what I mean. Like, I don't know, go out for a night walk or drive around the city. That is how a literally me distracts themselves anyway. You know, every damn time I see people thinking that they're literally this and that, it grinds my gears. It's annoying how this is where their entire personality revolves around to, but it could be worse. You know, it could be people whose personality is a painting by Vincent van Gogh. Or I don't know, fucking Sad Bart. Jesus Christ. Like I said before, these characters are meant to be alternative, and people want to be these characters so bad that they desaturate the essence of it, which beats the meaning of alternative in the first place. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's nothing bad about finding a character relatable to some degree. The problem arises when your entire personality revolves around this character, or any particular thing really. And no offense, that makes you shallow, uninteresting, and annoying. If you're preachy about it, you'd think that you're not like the others, but no, the truth is, you're just like the rest. That part is not even supposed to be in the script, but whatever. In conclusion, I don't really know. I just want to make a parody of the take. Oh my gosh, Amy Doan is literally me, and if you think so, don't talk to me, please. I was watching Taxi Driver and I thought, damn, he is literally me. That's Werner Herzog. Elle est littéralement moi. I'm literally him. On all physical levels, I'm literally Harley Quinn. Holy crap, I'm literally with Christopher Walken. Ah shit, I can't do it anymore. I'm literally Holden Caulfield, bro.